How much are ducks going to cost you? Obviously, if you're looking at getting ducks, that's something that you've thought about. So let's break down a couple factors so you have a better idea of how much money you're going to be spending. Obviously, first you need to buy your duck. There's a lot of different factors that go into duck prices because ducks can be anywhere from $5 to $50+. Things like the breed, age, purpose of why you're getting them, where you're getting them from, all of those will affect how much the bird costs. General rule of thumb, the younger the bird, the cheaper it will be. If you're raising them from very baby ducklings, it's going to be cheaper than if someone has already raised them a couple weeks and now you're buying them. If you get ducks that are sexed, they're going to be more expensive, and usually females are more expensive than males. If you're getting a more novelty type of duck, like my call ducks, they're going to be more expensive. My call ducks were $45 per bird. Worth it, but $45 per bird, compared to a pekin, or I got khaki Campbells, and I think those were $12 after they were sexed. So 12 to 45. If you're getting them from a hatchery or somewhere that needs to ship them, obviously you're going to have to pay shipping costs. So another thing to think about there. Then obviously you need somewhere for them to be safe and have their little home once you get your ducks. I have mine in my chicken coop with my chickens, but if you just get a duck house, it's much simpler. It's basically, depending on how many ducks you have, a box, and that's it. They sleep on the floor, you put a little bedding down there, they're comfy, they're cozy, they're good to go. If you don't have a pond somewhere, you're going to want to invest in a kiddie pool so they can have fun and splash around and do what ducks do. Kiddie pools are not usually that expensive, but you could get a huge one and spend all the money you want. So that could be what? Anywhere from like $10 to maybe $500 if you go to the farm store and get a giant tank. Ducks are going to need feeders and waters. You can DIY these really easily, or you can buy from an actual company that makes them. So that can vary in cost, but usually not very expensive. Duck feed can vary a little bit depending on the quality of it. If you're getting a more non-GMO organic kind, it's going to be on the upper end, maybe like $50 or $60 for a 50-pound bag. If you're not going as high quality, it might be $20 for a 50-pound bag. So expect to spend $20 to $60 per bag on average, maybe. The amount that you're going to need is going to be dependent on if they're in a run and they can't forage, or if they're out and they can forage. Obviously, mine are out. They can forage a lot. They can eat out here. They really don't eat that much feed when they're out and about in the summer. In the winter, obviously, they're going to eat a little bit more because they can't forage and they just want more energy to pack on and stay nice and warm. But during the summer, I do not go through many bags at all. I have 9 ducks and 13 chickens, and they go through together a 50-pound bag in probably like a week and a half-ish during the summer because they're out and foraging. I have a mixed flock feed that they share. So obviously this is kind of hard because I can't give you a steadfast ducks will cost you this much money because of all the factors that go into it, but hopefully this breakdown helped you understand a little bit more of where you're going to be.